basically right now what he's demonstrating is the gaits that a horse has in the ranch riding division. So in ranch riding, they're going to be a real natural, free-flowing gaits. Like this is the walk, and it's like you're on a ranch working cows or working on a ranch. Okay, so when you're ready, let's trot. So now he's going to trot the horse, and again, it's like you're out working on a ranch with cows and got things to do, got places to go. Like you want to go from here to Las Cruces for nightfall, so you want to kind of be moving along. And this horse is real flat in the front with her knees, and she's got a really nice steady top line. This mare in particular is the only horse in our area that's ever made the American Quarter Horse Finals in Ohio, which is the biggest quarter horse show in the world.
I want to bring in microphone just a little.
And she was 4th place in the American Quarter Horse Congress. Taylen himself he made the finals on 4 horses last year at the American Quarter Horse Association World Championship. He was the youngest rider to ever make the finals on the youngest horses in the finals, and he's done that the last 2 years. And you have to qualify to be in the World Championship, and then you do a preliminary run at the World Championship, and then of that preliminary group they take 20 to the finals. And he's the only one he's the youngest to ever make it on the youngest horses. He's 23 years old. So now we're going to do an extended trot, which is sort of like there's an emergency. It's not like a freak out emergency, but it's an emergency. You need to go and maybe there's a cow that's got loose. You need to go bring that cow back to the herd. And as you can see, she's got a real pretty top line, real beautiful nose, head extension. Legs are flat. There's not you don't see a lot of knee bending at the knee, but it's real flat movement. Yeah, so they kind of just, it kind of has what I call a level top line. So, if you look from the hip to the top of the head, you see it's pretty level across that if you drew a line across the saddle. Again, you kind of see that level top extension. That's probably what makes her so successful. Just beautiful movement. This little mare, not only was she 4th in the Congress, but she was also, as a 3-year-old, she was 3rd in the National Reining Horse Association Futurity, where she won a lot of money. We're actually going to start going the other direction, but as you notice, the 2 legs on the left are leading right now, the left front, the left rear, and now he's going to go through the middle, change leads, and now the right front and the right rear are leading as that horse lopes along. It's a very difficult maneuver, and she was pretty flawless in that. You'll see her ears are forward most of the time. She's looking ahead. She's real perky. Good, just loping along at that regular lope. No emergency on the ranch. Now the herd is broke loose, and we're chasing down the herd, trying to get them back to the ranch. So we're putting some speed in this, some urgency in this movement, and she's just pushing out there in front.
Talking to your dad about his history. He showed me a video, a reel. Papa Midnight, right?
Papa Midnight, yeah.
Yeah. So, how long have you had him?
So I've had him since he was 3. So about 2 years. He's 5 now. I've trained him since he was 3, and so we've really kind of done everything together.
So he's a world champion horse.
Not quite, but he was 9th at the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
And he won about 4,000 there. So 9th in the world out of a bunch of people, But
how many would you say out of?
I'd say about maybe 200 to 300.
Wow.
He's about 9th, which is incredible because he's a stallion, so a lot of people, they cut them and they become geldings, and so it's easier to ride them when they're geldings. Stallions, you're working with hormones. Like just right now, like he's playing with me a little bit.
Yeah.
And like a gelding, it would just stand there. You know what I mean?
So they're a little more, I guess, impulsive.
A little more impulsive, yeah. Definitely high strung a little bit, kind of like he'll come out there, and if it's a little cold, like he's like, all right, I'm gonna test you. Like we're gonna.
So they still like to call the shot sometimes.
Sometimes, yep.
Yeah.
Especially stallions, yeah. This actually yesterday he came out. It was a little cold for him, and he got a little humpback, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna toss you around that saddle a little bit." And I was like, "All right, well, I'm holding on."
Is that how you broke your nose?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I broke it. Yep.
So how did that happen?
Just kind of riding around. I used to jump, and I just fell off, and I just landed right on it, and it was just, so.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I wanted to be a jumper. I was like, I'm gonna be a jumper, and it was fun, but I kept going after that. It's like any kid, like you just kind of, I don't care, and then all of a sudden you get older and you're like, I got a broken nose. Like, so like if we pull that guy out right there, he's a gelding. He would probably just would stand there. Yeah. Like him, he's just. Which this guy, I mean, like for being a stallion, he's really calm. I mean, there's stallions that would run over you right about now. But but that little lip movement and stuff like that, like that's all signs of a stallion. Like he's just kind of like, all right, bud, let's play. Like, you ready to go ride? So.
Got it.
So he's probably worth about 125. Yeah, you're probably selling for about 125. Teresa, the owner, she's the redhead. She was out here.
Yeah.
She owns both this one and this one, and she's got like I've had trainers with big time clients too. They've called me and, will you sell that black horse? Will you sell that black horse? And I'm like, it's not my decision. It's Teresa's. She owns him. And she nope. And so I've had the most interest on this horse, just because he's beautiful. One guy said, he called me, he said, man, I really like this horse, and my client like only likes black horses, and I saw your horse, and he just looked really good, and you don't find very many good black horses, and because black is kind of rare in general, and he was like, I gotta have him, and I was like, I said, all right, well let me talk to her, and she's like, nope, and then I called him back, and he goes, okay, well I have a client with a lot of money, like we're talking a lot of money, like whatever you just give me a number type deal.
Wow.
And I told her, and she just said nope.
Wow. That's awesome.
So we're kind of stuck with him.
That is cool.
Yeah.